Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another one of my videos. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about Oak and Iron, which is a game that I'm really excited about. Shooting broadsides and cannons at each other. Pew pew, right? Ship to ship. And nothing sounds like more fun than, iron and brass cannons firing at each other. And ships splintering and being blown apart on the high seas. So, yeah, this game is something that I'm really looking forward to. So let's jump in and check it out. The first thing you might notice when you look at the box is this is a historical naval battles in the age of piracy game. At least that's what it says on the box. That's a fairly accurate statement. You got everything that you need to play a two-player game of Oak and Iron and get your ships on the table. One thing that I love is that all of these games can be played on a 3x4 mat. I went ahead and picked up a 3x4 mat from Table War. They are excellent. Go to Table War's website and check them out. I've also got a 4x6 for larger sea battles that I'm hoping that we can use at our game shop here in Omaha, Nebraska for some event games for Blood and Plunder and maybe even eventually for Oak and Iron. Okay, so first things first, let's open up this box. Really, whoop, there we go. Really beautiful box. There's Oak and Iron. I'm looking at this upside down, but that's alright. So Oak and Iron, naval ship battles. There we go. We open up the box. Really sweet design. The artwork is amazing. I mean, look at that. It looks so good. So freaking good. Alright, and we've even got some Dutch ships on there. I like that. I play the Dutch. Alright, so I've already opened this up. Spoiler. You open this up, they've got their own little flyer because they've got some islands and stuff that you can get, which is pretty cool. Go on their website and then, Table War. This is the Table War mat. Awesome. You've got a really nice, rule book here, which, it's full color. It's got some cool stuff in there. Explains all the cards, what they do, your initiative cards, your admiral cards, what the ships look like, their base, kind of what each part on the base does, and its functionality in the game. Your ship card breakdown, those are really important as well. All these components are in the box. The cool thing about this is all the stuff you need to play the game is in the box. You got all of the cards, you got all of the tools, everything you need. This goes through all the components. As you can see, there's quite a bit. You even get a paper C-mat in here, so you don't have to go to Table War and get the nice, mouse pad style mat if you don't want to. There's actually a pretty nice one in here. And this is sufficient enough if you just want to play the game, but, and not get the mat, but I would get the mat because it's a lot more fun to play on. Yeah, it goes through all the components, gives you a quick start on how to set up the game, how you play the game, some really nice art throughout. And this is, we've learned from Mike Tunez, the designer of the game and one of the owners of Firelock Games. He said this is going to be a living rule book, so this is getting updated, kind of the same way that Fantasy Flight Games is doing with their games like Legion. And the great thing about a living rule book is that you can kind of be fluid with the rules. The updates can make things more balanced. And any mistakes that might be in here, which, there's already a couple that they've pointed out that they wanted to update. That's really great that you'll be able to go on their website and get a new version of that as the game gets updated. I'd also, if you were going to get into this game more seriously, join the Oak and Iron players, I believe it is, Oak and Iron gamers or whatever, but it's the Facebook group and it's very active. You can even play this game, as I said before in an earlier episode, on Tabletop Simulator, which Tabletop Simulator is an excellent way to try this game out because you can play all the ships in the starter set. And then from there, if you enjoy the game, you can pick up all the ships and get the expansions that really add more flavor to the game. But yeah, there's plenty of great figures in here and illustrations that'll help you to learn how to play the game and it'll just kind of let you know, hey, this is, I can't shoot because I can't see these certain portions of a ship, or this is how we maneuver, and you know, line of sight and that sort of thing. And there's a lot of great diagrams in there. It goes through all the rules, teaches you how the dice work, how the movement tools and the you know, the combat tools work. There's additional rules, and how to create a squadron, fleet battles, multiplayer. And yeah, there's just a lot of stuff in here. It even has a quick reference on the back, which kind of helps you if you're gonna make your way through your first few games. I even like to have this by my side while I'm playing, just so that if I need to reference something, I can. Really nice stuff. One thing that I did get when I got mine is it does come with a cardboard range ruler, but I went ahead and got the upgraded acrylic ones. Those are really nice. There's a upgraded movement tool and range ruler set, and I would recommend picking that up. It's really nice. So we've got the range rulers, which this kind of tells you, you know, are you in cannon range, are you within musket range, or are you in pistol range. You also use the side of this to determine if you're close enough to board and grapple onto other ships, which is really cool. And the other cool thing about this is it lets you know, hey, these are the die results that count when you actually roll the dice. If you're in cannon range, only the skulls and the cannons will matter. Everything else on the dice doesn't hit. If you're at musket range, which is closer, which is about half the range ruler, then your muskets, cannons, and your skulls will count. And then if you're real close, your muskets, your pistols, your cannons, and your skulls will hit. So if you get in pistol range, you're probably doing a lot of damage. Also, there's swords on some of the dice, and those are for close combat, and also determining some critical hit results. I've already kind of put a few of these ships together. As you can see, like this is the I believe the frigate. Yep. Or no, this is the galleon actually. This is the light galleon. And the cool thing about these is, like, right out of the box, you get each ship comes in one of these bags. And then they're really easy. Like, these aren't even glued yet. You just kind of stick the pegs in and you're good to go. And then you can even just stick them on the bases. So I don't ever really intend to glue these to my bases. I'm just going to keep them on the pegs. That way I can remove them and store them easier. So it makes it really great. The ships you can play right out of the box. All you got to do is put them on the pegs, stick the sails on, and you're ready to rock. So you could play this probably within, you know, 10-15 minutes of opening the box, once you've kind of punched out all the different tokens. Yeah, so you've got your shaken tokens and everything in here. You've got different ship tokens with nationality tokens, so you can tell what your ships are. You've got your fortune tokens, which, you know, let you re-roll dice, which is really nice. And then different sail settings, and even your anchored token, objective markers. And then you've got, you know, your wind gauge, because the wind is important in this game. You've got your cards for your ships, and you've got all of your different cards for the game. Comes with a bunch of cards. I haven't even opened the cards up yet, but you've got your different captains in here for all the factions and everything. Let's take a look at these actually. Let's just bust them open. I mean, this is kind of technically an unboxing video, right? So let's bust it out. I haven't even gone through these. I probably should, since I'm playing in the online campaign. But yeah, it'll tell you, like, you can spend 6 points and then you can get this French captain, French admiral, and he's got special rules and stuff. And there's an admiral card. You got your French guys, your English guys. You got, like, my favorite, the Dutch, and they've got a few captains in there. The Spanish, who are the bad guys, obviously. They're all bad guys, right? And then the pirates, and then just like your generic admirals. And then you've got all of your initiative cards, which really bring flavor to the game. Initiative cards are who gets to go first, who gets to shoot first. And they also have special abilities that work on the ships every turn. So you've got all those cards, and then you've got, you know, like your conditions cards. Those are pretty cool. So yeah, really looking forward to playing this. You get 6 dice. Probably going to need more dice eventually, but and your movement gauges and all your different wake tokens, and then your reload tokens for you set this next to your ship. If you shoot, you set a reload token there, so that way you know you need to reload your cannons. Which, yeah, just a really well put together game. Awesome stuff. I'm actually just now getting to open this thing up because I've been playing online on their campaign, and I'll tell you what, I need to actually go through all these cards so I know what my enemies are going to do. So far I'm 1-1 in the campaign. I lost to a pirate player the first week, and then I played an English player the second week, and I believe Eric was the pirate player, and then yeah, man, a lot of great cards in here, a lot of cool stuff, a lot of updates. But yeah, I played Eric the first week. He was a pirate guy in my first week, and then the second week I played George, yeah, George, and he was a English player. So I'm 1-1. Lost my first game, won my second game. Had a blast both times. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting this on the table once everything calms down. Obviously, everything fits back in the box real nice. Actually, I should probably show you this stuff too. So yeah, you've got a really awesome huge island or fog, you know. You've got all these islands and fogs and shoals and rocks to hit, you know, run into some rocks, which is really cool. Actually, it's not really cool to run in rocks. That kind of sucks, but it can happen. But I just kind of put those underneath all this stuff so it can fit a little better, but yeah, everything fits in the box real nice. And if you never want to get anything else for this game, you don't have to. It is a self-contained game. You can play with 2 players with all the stuff in this box, no problem. And as you can see, like once you even get this stuff kind of more put together, like you even have trouble. I mean, at least I am. There's probably people who are more organized that can do it better, but I have trouble getting everything back in the box because there's so much content here. Nice noise there. But yeah, there's a lot of great content in this box. You're going to get a lot of fun out of it. I'm going to really enjoy playing this with friends. But then, you know, being a person where once I like something, I like to go all in. There's plenty of expansions for this game too, so let's check those out, right? Might as well. Okay, so I think what we've got here, let's see, these 2 are like the first expansions that you'd want to look at because they come with the Gentleman of Fortune comes with another sloop, another corvette, and another petite frigate. And then the Merchantman comes with the Brigantine, Flute, and Light Galleon. These are the 6 ships that come in the core box. So this is just 2 upgrade sets that you can get that will give you just another set of ships, which is great because once you've got another set of ships, you can you know, have duplicates, and that way if people want to use the same ships while you're playing, you can make that happen. So let's open these up and take a look here. So let's start with the Merchantmen. Just gonna open this up, might as well. If it'll open up here. There we go. Okay, yeah, so you've got your tokens, which is great. Get another set of tokens for them. You've got your little tally markers for the cards. You got the cards for the ships. You got your bases, and you got your ships. Pretty much what you'd expect. You get the ships that come in the box and all of the stuff that comes with it. So, looking at this is a great way if you don't want to spend all the money to buy another core box. You can get another set of ships. And then, you know, if you want more than that, you know, you can get, or maybe you just want another galleon, or maybe you just want another frigate, then you can just get each one of these boxes. So here's the Gentleman of Fortune, and my guess is it's pretty much like the other box where you just get some ships and some cards. let's take a look here. And once again, awesome artwork. Yep, you got your tokens, you got your bases, you got your ships. Same deal. I do love the Petite Frigate. It's one of my favorites. The Petite Frigate, as I call it on Discord. Everybody corrects me. But yeah, excellent. So those two are kind of like your expansion to get extra ships. So Gentlemen of Fortune, Merchantmen, extra ships, same stuff that comes in the core box, but also good to have, just so that you have a second set of those ships. And if you're playing with a friend, you know, you've got them. Now, the thing that gets me excited the most are these expansions right here. These are when we get into the big ships, right? We've got the Men of War and the Ships of the Line. So the Men of War expansion gives you a 6th rate frigate, a 5th rate, and a 4th rate ship. And then the Ships of the Line are your big boys, your 3rd rate, your 2nd rate, and your 1st rate ship. So these two expansions are when you want to have lots of cannons, lots of firepower, bigger games with more points. So just pick these up if you want to get, you know, if you want to absolutely sink a sloop in one turn, I guess. So let's open these up and take a look at these ships. I haven't even looked at these ships yet, other than the pictures on the back, but hey man, they look cool. Here's the Men of War expansion. Let's open that one first. Might as well. Here we go. And I like how, you know, they're colorful boxes. Each box has a different color. This one's red. The Gentleman of Fortune was green. The Merchantman was kind of like a purple. And then the Ships of the Line is blue. Pretty cool. So here we go with the Men of War. Ooh, bigger ships. Lots more cannons on them. Awesome. Oh man, these are awesome. Okay, so which one is this? I think this is probably the 4th rate right here, because this is the big guy. Let's take a look at this. Let's get this guy out. Tons of cannons on there. Tons of cannons. There we go. Yeah, so we've got a ship that's kind of one of the big dogs here. One of the larger ships. Okay. And you put your sails on. Hopefully I'm putting these on right, because, you know, I could screw that up. No, I think I got it right. They go on so easy. It's like, it's crazy. You don't even have to worry about it. I mean, eventually I want to paint all these because they'll look really good painted. But for right now, I mean, good to go. All you got to do is pop on the sails and pop on the base and you're set. But that, yeah, that's one of the big dog ships. That's awesome. You've got yourself a 6th rate, or no, this is the 4th rate. This is several guns on this thing. So if you want to blow up a sloop real quick, there you go. Awesome. All right. So then, not to be outdone by the Men of War expansion, because we've got some heavy firepower in there. We've got the Ships of the Line. Let's check this out. Alright. Here we go. Maybe this thing will open. Box opening impaired today. Alright. So, yeah, look at that, 1st rate. Oh man, just a card. Okay, so you get 11 firepower with this thing and 5 crew. Oh man. Weight of fire. When this ship makes a broadside attack at musket shot or closer, reduces the target's fortitude rating by 1 for this attack. Ouch! Okay, so very high freeboard. You have to get 3 hits to cause a fatigue. That's even better. Man, this thing is awesome. So, anyway, you've got your cards, and then you got your ships. Look at these things. They're gargantuan. I mean, they're small because they're a miniature game, but these are the big dogs. Okay, here's the 1st rate. We're going to look at this one because this one's my favorite because it's the biggest, obviously. Alright, so, yeah. Massive ship, massive hull there, massive sails. Super cool. Once again, just like the other ships, all you gotta do is throw on the sails and then you're ready to play. I mean, this is kind of like, I love the way that this game is designed, just because all you need to do is put the sails on, plug it on the base, and go. So, and you got your bases. They're the same size bases as everything else, but man, look at that. That's a beautiful ship. And I can't wait to paint these. They're really well sculpted. They've got a lot of detail on there. I mean, for the size, these guys are, this is kind of like, I mean, everybody said that when they saw this game. It's the X-Wing, you know, of pirate warfare. And, you know, just a really cool expansion here with these ships. I can't wait to play this. So I'm going to actually take this apart and put it back in the box so I don't break it. And then, that's cool though. You know, it's kind of like snap together. I could even leave these to where, and I might, you never know, where I don't glue them together. I just leave the sails as is. So that way, you know, I paint it, put the sails on, take it apart, put it back in the bag when I'm not playing with it. But we'll see. I might actually end up getting some foam for these once I get them painted up, so that way they don't get ruined. Anyway, there's that expansion. Super cool. Just kind of a brief overview of the expansion. Oh wait, there's another one. Oh, we didn't even talk about this guy. Blackbeard's Revenge. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so we all know, if anybody's paying attention to pirate history, we all know about Blackbeard. We all know about his ships, the Queen Anne's Revenge, and the sloop Revenge. Got the Revenge, Queen Anne's Revenge. Comes with both ships. Super cool. You got Blackbeard on the front with his smoking beard. Okay, come on, open up, open up. Well, if I can't open boxes today, it's gonna be a problem. Alright, so here we go. Man, this box just doesn't love me. That's alright though. Almost got it. There we go. Sweet. Alright, so it comes with Captain Bonnet. Ooh, nice. Comes with the Revenge, the sloop. Let's take a look at here. You've got your, sweet. You got your Queen Anne's Revenge and your Revenge sloop with the different sails. That's pretty awesome. So I think that the Queen Anne's Revenge is technically a 6th rate frigate. So let's take a look at the cards here, just because you might as well. And yeah, I mean, this is kind of the first, hopefully, in a bunch of different expansions for Oak and Iron, to where you can get like named ships, which is pretty neat. You got the Queen Anne's Revenge. It's got a 6 firepower. That's pretty good. You could sail 3, even so. You when you're sailing large, you're sailing at 3. If you're sailing windward, you're sailing at 3. So this thing is maneuverable, super maneuverable. Pirate flagship. Yeah, nice. So yeah, I guess Blackbeard comes in the core box, but you've got a second captain here that you can do, or upgrade here. So really cool. Got the Revenge, an unrated sloop, and then a frigate. Very cool. But yeah, 2 more ships to use in the game. You got your cards, you got your bases, your tokens, everything you need, and the ships. And let's go ahead and put this together. I want to put this one together. This is the 6th rate, just like the other ones. You know, you've got yourself a ready to go ship right there. All you got to do is throw on the sails. I mean, how fast is that? What game can you play, right? Where all you got to do is plug the sails in, put it on the base, and start rolling dice, right? And there you go. There's the Queen Anne's Revenge. Simple as that, right? Very awesome. This is going to paint up beautiful. I can't wait to... Sorry, I'm like getting it all out of frame here. But, yeah, it's going to be great. I'm excited. So, and then you can just take it apart, put it right back in the box. Eventually, we'll get this on the table. I'll probably... I think they're going to come out with solo rules for this as well, eventually, hopefully. And then I'll be able to play that here. Maybe I can even talk my wife into it. We'll see. That'd be nice. But there we go. We've got that out of the way. I think that's all the expansions so far for Oak and Iron. So you not only got the core box, you got the expansions as well. We'll just throw these back in there. All happy and organized, or maybe not so much, but yeah, Blackbeard's Revenge. You get 2 ships in there. If you're a pirate player, you're obviously going to want this. It's the expansion for you. Pretty cool. And then, yeah, then you got yourself a pile of stuff, right? Pile of Oak and Iron. All this awesome stuff to get painted up and get on the table. But yeah, we'll play some of this on the channel eventually. Just kind of a preview of what it's about. I'm really excited to play it. And yeah, if you're stuck at home, quarantined right now, I'd definitely go check out the. There's a TTS mod, Tabletop Simulator, on Steam. If you're a computer gamer, you'll know what that is. And then jump on the Discord, and then we'll be playing until we can play in person. And I hope that's it. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Please subscribe to the channel. I don't say that very often, but it'd be great to get my viewers up. Hopefully people are watching this and enjoying it. And yeah, we'll see you next time.